This is just a real quick tutorial on using copy and paste within the Mimeo notebook software. One thing that I do want to tell you, and you should do this whenever you copy and paste, but I'm going to copy a Google image and I'm going to show you how to use charts, maps, etc. to make an interactive lesson very quickly. But whenever you use an image, whether it's from Google or Flickr, wherever you're using it, you always want to find the largest size image that you can find to copy it. That way you'll have a clearer picture. Smaller pictures, if you try to stretch them out, they will get fuzzy on you. So this is the largest I can get this image. So I'm going to right click on this and I'm going to copy the image. I'm going to close the website and I'm going to go back to my page and I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste. Now I have that image on my page. By holding the shift key down, I can pull the corners and get it to fit wherever I want, and then of course I can lock it down. Okay? Now to make copy paste content interactive quickly and easily, you can take a chart such as this one and do basically 3 quick things to it. First, you can use the pen tool to hide text or objects. Then students use the eraser to reveal the answer. Okay, remember the eraser will erase pen or brush or highlighter. So what I do first, you're going to want to hide the answers that you're going to ask the kids about on these pages. This one is very difficult to see, so this may not be the best image, but I can still demonstrate it for you. What I usually do is I get a box, okay? Doesn't have to have a very thick border, but for the fill, I use no fill. And then I put a box around the answer, like that. It gives me an area to color, and it also identifies for the students where they are supposed to erase. So I'm going to click on my pen tool now, and then to get the color I'm going to click here. I can use my color picker or I can use my MAC color match, and I'm going to match this color right here. And now I'm going to say OK. Got to get rid of that pen, and I'm just going to cover it over like that. Got one little mistake there, 2 little mistakes, but that's okay. I'll use my eraser to kind of clean it up. Don't want my eraser very thick for this. Here, I can clean it up. At least I thought I could. I must have made my eraser too thin. You'll get used to this. And the students will erase it like that to reveal the answer. The second way they can do this is to cover the word with a rectangle and use the transparency tool to reveal them. Okay, so I have a rectangle here. Okay, so instead of making it clear in the center, I'm going to cover it. So maybe I'll do the fill in red. Get rid of that. So the students, after they tell me what the answer is, they just click on the box, come over to the transparency, turn the transparency to 90%, and they reveal the answer. And the final way is if you want to create a word bank for your students, maybe this is in some of your students' IEPs or their educational plan, whatever you use, you can create a word bank somewhere on the page, and then the students could just, if the answers were typed on the page and were in the word box, then the students could come up with a stylus and just drag the answers and put them on top of a box. So I'll show you again. This time I'd probably use a light colored box here, and then I'm going to have to bring this word back to the front, and then this student would just drag it right to the box. So 3 ways to very quickly take a copy-paste object and make it interactive with your students.